Hello, everyone. Welcome to my live stream. What are we talking about? We are talking about money. We're talking about money flow, the shifts of money, how money shifts, why it's shifting. And the ultimate goal is to make sure that you are able to ride one economic boom to the next so that you can successfully have generational prosperity and not generational poverty. So welcome. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Tara. I love history, I love business, I love economics. I love looking at things from an different point of view to give you some unique insights and hope that my insights can help you navigate the economy, navigate your wallet, navigate this world a lot better from a financial point of view. My live stream is solely about money, okay? So keep your religious, your political, your racial, your gender, whatever you like to deal with, please keep that out of my live stream because it's solely focused on money. Last but not least, I do have a moderator. My moderator plans what I talk about. So if you're not focused and you're on topic and you're trying to take me off topic, you're going to run the risk of getting muted and or blocked. Next, this is highly educational, informational. So if your mind can't keep up with what I'm doing, I suggest you just scroll because this is not your normal TikTok live. I'm going to be coming at you hard hitting with some information that's supposed to expand your horizon, get you to think a little bit more critically and stop believing everything that you hear. Okay. So welcome. And last but not least, the information I'm giving you, you're not going to get anyplace else. I want to let that be told. You're not going to get it anyplace else. So if you're watching me, the only thing I ask of you too is to focus and to tap that screen and give me hearts. Don't make this difficult for me because I'm giving you information in a financial tumultuous time that's going to give you a unique perspective so that you can ride this economic boom. So just give me what I want and I will give you what you want. Okay. 50,000 is not a lot. So let's get on topic, because I got a lot of information to give you guys today, okay? Stocks are in turmoil, BFD, okay? Stocks are in turmoil, but what are people doing? They're now going to treasury bonds, okay? And treasury bonds have a stubborn high yield. Investors are pulling out of stocks. They are basically moving into bonds. Why is it anytime there is a storm, people run to gold, they run to silver, they run to bonds? Like, your financial scope cannot expand beyond the basics. Come on, guys. You're traders, you're investors. You can't tell me you don't know how to earn money in a global economy with unlimited opportunities and options. Think about what I'm saying. The stock market gets a little choppy, a lot of choppy. And the first thing people do, they run to gold. Your grandma did that. Your granddaddy did that. You have to see beyond that because you are in a economic, technological time that affords you opportunities that you couldn't have in the past. The stock market is great, but the stock market is an old money system that you see collapsing in front of your face. Now, gold is king. Silver, they're great. They're natural minerals. But how much money can you actually earn from gold and silver? Gold and silver has tied itself to the stock market and an inverse reaction. Guys, come on. So when you're watching me, my live stream, my goal is to get you to break through your barriers and look at the world in a different point of view because there's money being made. There are economic booms that's being happened. The problem is that you have such a cookie cutter approach to looking at the world and looking at money that you can't see money and opportunities that are right in front of your face. So again, what do people do? They go to bonds. They go to gold. Nothing else is happening in the world, right? Gold and bonds. Why? Because somebody with some credentials, some acronyms after their name. Yes, Kathy, I'm talking about you. Karen, Kathy, if you're here, I'm talking to you. You got somebody who has some alphabet soup, okay, behind their name. And they think because they have these credentials and they can regurgitate information that they already been told and showed that they're adding value for you. No, guys, money talks. The stock market talks. And if you can't read what the stock market's telling you and you can't look at how everything is interconnected, I'm asking you this. What are we doing? What are we doing? Because that's not real money. The real money that's being made, most of you don't even know about. Because by the time you hear about it, guess what? The money's gone. Did you not know that? Money is moving. Money is always moving. And by the time most of you hear about where the real money's at, you're always too late. Cash is king. You're always too late. So when I'm talking to you and I'm pushing you, I want you to understand I'm pushing you for a reason. This is beyond today. This is for future generational reasons. I'm pushing your mind because there are things that are connected that you cannot see or you choose not to see, and that is opportunity. Are you with me? Because the screen stopped tapping. Are you with me? Sorry, I lost my talking notes. Are you with me? All right. So investors are now taking a wait and see approach. Okay. If you already think the economy and the stock market is tumultuous, thank you, Blitzboy. If you already think it's tumultuous, when investors stop investing and you have firms telling you that they have a short horizon and that cash is the better option, do you know how much that's going to impact the economy? When investors stop investing because they're sitting on their cash, and I want to be clear, yesterday I talked about how in 30 minutes, the S&P 500 gained back almost all the money that's been wiped out. If you've been paying attention, thank you for the gift. The S&P 500 essentially gained back almost 100% of what it lost in 30 minutes off of a lie. So for those of you who did not know this, there were some heavy hitters who recouped their money from the markets in 30 minutes by playing all of you by a social media post that was a lie. What you telling me? You didn't think about that. How did the market go up about almost $4 trillion in 30 minutes and none of you sat back and said, and dipped right back down? Don't you know these people got their money back? When the S&P 500 shot up within 30 minutes, they recouped most of the losses within 30 minutes and they cashed the hell out. This is why you watch me. This is why you watch me. Think about what I'm saying. Think about how much was wiped out of the S&P, and within 30 minutes, it went up. It went up about 85-90% of that money that was lost, and then it dropped again. That's called cashed out. You may not have got your money back, but I can tell you there were some heavy hitters who played you, who got their money back, and got the hell out of Dodge. What do you think about that? Okay? This is called money flow. This is called money flow. And that's why you watch me, because my goal is to get you to look at this differently. You cannot be chasing people. Okay? You can't be chasing old news. You can't be following lies. They had you so hyped over this 30 minutes about the S&P 500 rallying that you couldn't even vet the information. Now, if you're a trader and you know the value of money, you know you're supposed to vet, do your due diligence. How is it that you guys have lost your good sense on money and trading fundamentals, that you went into the market that was a fake rally off of a lie that was proven that it was a lie by the White House? That's called a heist. That's called a heist. Okay? So now that I've moved off of that, emotional decision making, exactly, bestie, and I'm trying to get you to leave your emotions at the damn door. That's why I'm pushing you in my live stream, because I want you to learn how to leave your emotions at the door, leave your biasness at the door. Whatever discriminatory views you have, you need to check that, because those are distractions and those are hindering you from your ability to focus on ka-ching, ka-ching, goddamn ka-ching. Type, tap, 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 screen. Now, white gold. Now, some of y'all, I've already talked to you about blue gold. Okay? Anyone who doesn't know who I am, you need to follow me and you need to check my profile. I've already talked to you about blue gold. But do you know about white gold? Yeah. So you guys are going back to gold, okay? Like I said, this is lazy. Thank you, Lapman. This is lazy money making, okay? You guys need to be ashamed of yourself. You need to be ashamed of yourself. You keep following these starched collar people who are adding no value, who's regurgitating information, right? They're regurgitating information and they're not telling you anything, okay? So if you don't know about blue gold, look it up. Now I'm talking to you about white gold. Are you confused? Why y'all stop tapping that screen? Why you stop tapping that screen? This is why you watch me. Come on, keep up with me. If you want me to talk about white gold, you got to tap that screen. Don't make me ask more than 2 times. Don't make me ask more than 2 times, okay? Real talk. You're not getting this anywhere. This is called a real financial influencer. Tap that screen. You want to know about white gold? Come on, bring it. I'm a demanding woman because I bring you information. Let's go. Okay, talk about blue gold. No, blue, you missed that. I'm talking about white gold. Now, anyone who's been watching my live stream, okay, if you haven't been watching me, shame on you. But let me tell you what's happening. A day ago or 2 days ago, there was a wonderful gentleman named Willie. I'm not sure if Willie is still here today, but Willie was here. And Willie had a unique, innovative, revolutionary point of view like me, okay? And really, Willie gave a really keen, shrewd insight. I told you guys yesterday, you keep looking at investing wrong because you've been trained to follow this old money system paradigm. You think because the stock market's crashing, that business deals are not happening. Money's still being made. You just don't see it. So then I ask you guys, what other way can you earn money in a stock market that is volatile? In a global economy that's volatile? Where you go? And Willie gave the answer. I don't think Willie's here today, but that's okay. I'm going to tell y'all if you tap that screen. I'm asking again. Please don't make me keep asking you to tap this screen. I want to help as many people as possible, and I can't do that if I don't have hearts, okay? You want to know about blue gold? Go to my profile. Now, white gold. White gold has been found in Arkansas, all right? White gold is lithium, okay? It's lithium. It's the new gasoline. Did you know that? Right, that's why you're watching me. You see, while they're distracting you with the S&P 500, and they're distracting you with these Hunger Game trade wars, there's people who are earning money right in front of your face, blue gold, white gold. And you're going to gold and silver and bonds? What are you people doing? What are you doing? You want to know why you don't know about it? Because that's where the real money is. Think about what I'm saying. If you don't know about it, they don't want you to know about it. And if you don't know about it, that means there's bank on the table. Don't you understand how this works? Come on, keep up with me. Come on. You can be shocked and tapping at the same time. Tap, 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 tap. Now, some of you don't ask me how to make money from white gold, because if you're a true player, you're a true money maker, you know how to do this work by yourself. My goal is to educate you about the flow of money. My job is to educate you on economic cycles. My job is to educate you from looking at things from a different point of view. You see, you guys have gotten accustomed to betting on a horse. Stop betting on a horse who you think is going to win, because this is not the time to bet on a horse. There is a better way to go about it. Do you understand? Instead of trying to figure out the winning horse, you have to look at what they have in common. And then you put your money in the basics. For example, you are at a track. There are horses racing. You're trying to choose a horse. I'm telling you, what do all horses need? They need water. They need feed. They need grooming. So instead of trying to bet on a winning horse, I'm telling you to roll this back more basic. Because if you bet on the feed, you don't need to know the winning horse. Give me my love. Give me my love. If you don't have to bet on the horse to win this game. You can bet on the feed, because every single horse needs the feed. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you don't understand what I'm saying, scroll. Come on now, don't be stingy. Don't be stingy. You understand what I'm saying? There's a common theme that's happening in industries that are booming. There's a common theme. And all of you are running after the winning stock like it's Hunger Games. The real people are taking 5 steps, 10 steps back. And they're saying, you know what? While everyone else is running after this money, trying to be the best, trying to be the first, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to let them tire themselves out and go for broke. And I'm going to approach this from a different point of view. You with me? I don't know what kind of hearts these are. This is not sufficient. This is not sufficient for the information I'm giving you. Come on. Come on, guys. Don't be resistant with me. Come on. I'm not even done. I'm just getting started. I'm just getting started. Show me your appreciation for what I just said. Show me how much you appreciate me. This is called a real financial influencer, okay? I told you I think about things differently, and I want to train you guys how to think about it differently. Stop trying to bet on the horse, because these institutional investors and these analysts are playing you. They're playing you. I said it. These institutional investors, Wall Street, and these so-called analysts are playing all of you. But let me tell you what they can't play you on. You and I both know. Cell phones are not going away. So instead of trying to bet on Apple being the best, what do all cell phones have in common? There's certain natural resources and minerals that they will need to keep producing your goddamn iPhone. This is how you play the game to win. Are we understanding each other? Welcome to my live. You understand? So nobody better come in my live stream asking me chips. Exactly. No one better come in my live stream asking me about my goddamn credentials. Let me tell you why. This is for you, Kathy. Kathy and people like Kathy have all these goddamn fake ass acronyms after their name, and they're not giving you this information that I'm giving you. Now, I am educated. Let's be clear. I'm educated. But don't ever question me again about what I know, how I know. Don't question me. I have natural talent. Do you understand? Thank you, Duke. I got natural talent. Don't try me. So, what are your credentials? Let me tell you what my credentials are. I'm going to do you a favor. I just blocked you. Ask me again. You're going to get blocked. Now, moving on. Lithium is named white gold, and it's the new gasoline. Okay? Between 5 to 19 million tons. Arkansas has 5 to 19 million tons, and it's projected to meet the world demand 9 times over. Did you hear me? In Arkansas, there is a pool, a quantity of white gold that is estimated to be 5 to 19 million tons, and it's estimated to meet world demand 9 times over. Now, lithium is used for fast charging, energy dense, long lifespan batteries. Did you hear me? White gold is used for fast charging, energy dense, long lifespan batteries. It is good for carbon neutral power. I hear money. What do you hear? Who hears money? Who hears money? Who hears fucking money? So while you're crying over the S&P 500, I hear money. I hear money. So stop crying over the stock market and learn how to pivot. Learn how to pivot. You guys are looking at this so wrong. When the money is gone from one place, it flows to another place. You understand? This is huge. This is huge. It's all about perspective. It's about perspective. You see, you got to go back to the basics. There's a time to ride Wall Street, and there's a time not to ride Wall Street. And right now, because of what's happening with trade tariffs and so many other things, you're thinking, oh, I just sit in a bond. No, you don't sit in a goddamn bond. What kind of money is that? That's a lazy investment. That's lazy investment. People who are sitting in bonds, let me tell you what that means. That means you don't have any skills. That means you have no foresight. That means you have no vision. Anyone who's leaving crypto or the stock market to go to gold, to go to silver, to go to bonds, you're telling me you're not a G. You're not a money G. Because a money G is visionary. A shrewd businessman or woman, they understand money flow and economic booms, and they ride that shit. There's always money to be had if you know where to look. Okay? So you got gold. You got blue gold. Now you got white gold. Now you got white gold. And investing in the dips, that's also something. Okay? So this is money. I love money. And you gotta love money with me to shift. You cannot be scared. You have to be a hunter for this cash. Is that why I don't know. I'm telling you, you got to hunt for the money. You got to have a nose for the money, because if something is quiet, if they're quiet, that means there's money to be had. Okay? There's money to be had. So are y'all ready for this? If you think I blew your minds right now, if you think I blew your mind, I'm not going to tell you how to do it, Alice. Nah. You got to do some work. Okay, guys, I don't deal with lazy. Okay, you want me to tell you where to look, and you want me to tell you how to get it. If I tell you how to get it, that money's mine. If you want to earn your money, you go get it. If I'm telling you how to get it, that money is mine. What we doing? Are you giving up that bag? No, you ain't giving up that bag. So don't ask me questions like this. Go do some research. If you can follow a live social media post and jump into the S&P 500 off of fake news, then guess what you can do? You can go do your own and jump into the S&P 500 off of fake news, then guess what you can do? You can go do your own research. Now, are you ready for me? Because I am getting ready to rock and shock y'all. Tap that screen. If you thought I gave you something now, wait until what I have to tell you. This is a different way of money flow happening, okay? This is going to change. If you thought you were falling asleep, I'm getting ready to wake you the hell up. Tap that screen, okay? I'm getting ready to rock y'all world on this one. I'm getting ready to rock y'all world on this one. I'm going to tell you a way of money flow that is going to have you going, OMG, I can't believe this has been happening since 2018. Come on now. Once I tell you this, you're going to sit back and say, OMG, I can't believe this was happening since 2018. If you're curious, you got to show me. You got to show me. Come on now. Come on. We put a lot of work into this. Show me you want to know. All right. This is a way, this is mind-blowing. This is mind-blowing. You ready for me? You're ready for me. Listen to me. Thousands of North Korean IT workers infiltrated companies in the US, and they kept getting hired. I told you what I'm telling you is about another form of money flow. Now you got to pay attention to me. Money flow. Thousands of North Korean IT workers infiltrated U.S. companies disguised as North Korean American citizens. Read what I'm saying. This is why you know history. I said they infiltrated IT companies in the U.S. disguised as U.S. Korean citizens. This is a form of money flow. Let me tell you what happened. They were getting hired as American Koreans. They were sending American dollars back to North Korea and intellectual property. Does anyone know what it means when you say infiltration? Does anyone know what it means when someone pretends to be someone that they're not in a foreign land? Where's those hearts? I told you I was going to give it to you. I told you I was going to give it to you. Where's those hearts? Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, trainer. Thank you. Are you with me? This is a form of money flow. Espionage was a form of money flow. Millions of dollars left the U.S. under the guise of employment, of being U.S. citizens. And intellectual property also left. It was going on since 2018. Where's my love? Have I shocked y'all? Have I 2018? Where's my love? Have I shocked y'all? Have I shocked y'all? Money flow. So you think tariffs are the only way that money was leaving the U.S.? You thought the trade deficit was the only way that money, dollars, was leaving the United States of America. This is another form of money flow. Don't y'all love me? Don't y'all love me? What do you think about that? Okay? They were sending their salaries and information back to the government. This scheme sent back hundreds of millions of dollars back every year since 2018. Come on now. Rally for me. Come on now. Give me that love. Give me that love. Come on. This is a form of money flow. Their activities actually created an economic boom in North Korea. You thought money flow only happened one way? I told you war. War could create an economic boom. Peace and reconstruction could create an economic boom. I'm now showing you that espionage, modern day, created an economic boom in another country since 2018. What you think about that? Hand me the notepad. What y'all think about that? This is huge. This is huge. This is why information's power. Hello, Claudette. Welcome. This is why information is power. Now, some of you are asking, how did this happen? I'm asking the same question too. How since 2018 was millions of dollars in intellectual IT property, information, knowledge, human capital knowledge, able to leave the U.S. undetected? Huh? That's a long time, and that's millions and millions and millions of economic money flowing out of the United States of America. And you thought that money was being circulated within our economy? No, that money was being siphoned off and deposited in a fast way on other soil. I love business. Don't y'all love business? Don't you love money? Don't you love money? I love money. And I love looking at human behavior and looking at what humans will do for information and for money. You see, information is actually more powerful and more profitable than money. Did you hear me? Information is worth more than a dollar. Now, a dollar's great, but if you have information, you can get more money on top of more money on top of more money. So you like the tariff 6, you're going to get muted or blocked because I'm talking to you about something else and you're asking me an irrelevant question. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Don't you do that. Now, are you ready for me? Are you ready for me to move on? Are you ready for me? Huh? Is that cargoes? Are y'all ready for the next topic? Let me know. Clutch your pearls. Are you ready for me? Are y'all ready for me? Come on now. Exactly, Air the Trainer. Okay, people can take your money, they can take your assets, but they can't take what you know. And that's why I'm trying to emphasize the importance of you guys being really open-minded, really dynamic, and having a greater point of view than what you're accustomed to. Because when you understand the level of interconnectedness that we have in this world, you will know that nothing is lost. It's just that someone else is gaining. Your loss is someone else's gain. Did you hear me? someone losing over here, which means the U.S. economy was losing millions of dollars and it was flowing over to North Korea. Our loss was someone else's gain. Yes, but this was different, bestie. Yes, bestie, that is true. But this was different. If you don't know why it's different, I would suggest you do a little bit of research, okay? The relationship that the United States has with North Korea makes this situation just a little bit differently. One. Two, they were pretending to be U.S. citizens by using identities that did not belong to them. Okay, let me give you a little bit more details. They were using identities that did not belong to them. Are you with me? So yes, people normally send money back to their families overseas. But do you pretend to be someone you're not by using credentials and information that's not yours? Does that make sense? Have I helped y'all understand what I'm saying? All right. If I helped you understand what I'm saying, may I go forward? Okay, perfect. Now, next. Chinese liquefied natural gas buyers are reselling U.S. cargoes as tariff increase. Okay, listen to me. Chinese liquefied natural gas buyers are reselling U.S. cargoes as tariff increase. Oil traders have shunned Chinese-made vessels. So here is another example of money flowing from one person, one entity to the next. Now, if you don't know, China is a titan when it comes to shipping, cargo shipping. They're a titan. They're one of the biggest. They're one of the best. Did you hear me? They are a titan, a mogul when it comes to cargo shipping and building those ships. Because of what's happening with the tariffs, oil traders, people who sell oil, have shunned Chinese-made vessels. So what does this mean for China? That means China had a certain stack of business that they expected to hit their GDP. And because of Trump's tariffs, and business owners or natural resource owners, they are moving their business away from China and Chinese cargo ships to ships that are U.S. made, all because of tariffs. China is losing a chunk of money. Do you know how much money that is? That's enough money to keep you awake at night. So one of their industries is basically contracting on itself because people are saying, you know what? No, I don't want to do business with you because I want to make sure that my oil makes it to U.S. soil without any extra money and safely. Money flow. Someone else's loss is someone else's gain. All right. Now, China has cut imports entirely. Okay, causing a cut in income for Chinese importers. Listen to me. In LNG, okay, liquefied natural gas, China has cut imports entirely, causing a cut in income for Chinese importers. Importers are switching to U.S. vessels at discounted prices. This is called market share moving. Market share is moving. Now, some of you are saying, so what? This is a big deal because if you know exactly what's happening in Egypt with the Suez Canal, you know hundreds of millions of dollars are being lost on a monthly basis because of the shenanigans that are happening in the canal near Egypt. So getting your goods that you have paid for safely to your destination is getting your goods safely to your destination is critical for business owners, okay? Only broke bitches talk about me being aggressive. Let me tell you something. Real business people, real traders, do not sit here talk about me being aggressive. Let me tell you something. Real business people, real traders, do not sit here and mollycoddle people. Broke people want to be mollycoddled. People who are earning money and about their business, I can guarantee you, they're not mincing their words. They're very direct and they're on point. So if your bitch ass can't handle my approach, my live stream may not be the right place for you, because this is about money. I don't give a damn about your feelings. You can take your sensitive nipples and you can go someplace else. Did you hear me? Did you hear me? This is about money. I am not going to sugarcoat it. I am not going to mollycoddle you. China, you losing billions of dollars in business because of tariffs is something that will piss you the hell off. Yes or no? If I was China and I had business lined up and stacked in regards to using my cargo ships and transporting those goods, and these people are bailing on me, do you think the Chinese government is sitting here saying, oh, no, they're fucking pissed? So when you come in my live stream telling me that I need to calm the hell down, no, because I'm telling you how this country and these business owners feel. They're pissed because their bag just got snatched, all because of some fighting. This is real life people with real money on the table, and people's lives are being impacted. Their families are being impacted. There are families in China who counted on that income, and because we are doing trade wars, this industry is being squeezed. So if you can't handle this, you need to move the hell on. All right? Because let me tell you something. There's a pecking order here. Listen to me very clearly. There is a pecking order in my live stream, and I got the bigger pecker. Did you hear me? There is a pecking order in my live stream, and I got the biggest pecker. So don't come in here talking to me about some BS. Did you hear me? There's a pecking order, and I got the bigger pecker. This is my live stream. Welcome here. Welcome to my live stream. Do you understand? Peck. Exactly, Steph. So this is huge. They're losing their income. Their GDP is getting impacted. This is something to get upset about. This is something to get upset about, okay? Now, top Vietnam officials are rushing to Washington to talk on trade, okay? If you guys don't know, I'm in Vietnam right now, all right? If you don't know, I left Malaysia and I'm currently in Vietnam right now. Vietnam is awesome. The weather's awesome. The food is awesome. It's awesome. If you love history, Vietnam is an actual great place to come visit, okay? So I'm in Vietnam right now, if you don't know. Now, top Vietnam officials are rushing to Washington for talks on trade. They are attempting to make 11th hour meetings to lift tariffs, okay? Vietnam is heavily reliant on trade surplus. Now, guys, if you don't know, let me tell you what happened. I love you guys too. Let me tell you what's happened. China was using countries like Vietnam to manufacture goods that was destined for the US. Now, why would China go to Vietnam to manufacture its goods? Well, China was actually circumventing tariffs by going through Vietnam. Now, any country that was being used by China for manufacturing purposes, they actually got hit with tariffs that were higher than China. Okay, so Vietnam relied really heavily on having a trade surplus with the US. And the US just basically slapped that shit down into a grave and they buried it. Now, if Vietnam does not come to some type of understanding with the US, you must understand the impact that it's going to have on this economy. This is huge. Now, why is the trade surplus so important? Let me tell you why the trade and surplus is important. Because right now I'm in Vietnam. I got 2 packages sitting in customs. Hold on. I got 2 packages sitting in customs, and I can't get lotion or soap, because they want me to have an import license for personal use items as far as lotion and soap. So if you want to know what's been going on over here, the trade surplus is real. You got things sitting in customs that you will never, ever see again because it has USA on that package. Do you hear me? I'm going to repeat. Vietnam has had a lucrative trade surplus against the US. If you try to get a bar of soap in this bitch from the United States, they will ask you to get an import license, which takes 3 to 6 months to get, and your soap will magically disappear into the ethers. Do you understand? So when I talk to you about the nature of a country and its economy, and I explain to you the difference between a capitalistic, a socialistic, or a communistic, I am living proof right now, as of today, I am living proof right now of the difference between certain belief systems of a nation. No, I like it here. What do you mean, guys? That's the point of being a world traveler. You have to have appreciation and respect for cultures and history. I'm just telling you what is happening. So the trade surplus that they've had is real. That trade surplus money has filtered its way into certain individuals. So have certain goods. But when I tell you to proceed with caution, when you're deciding to put investment into countries that have a different capitalistic point of view, I'm talking to you for a reason. We're going through tumultuous trade times. And because we're going through tumultuous trade times, it makes your investments, U.S. investments, really in a state of jeopardy, okay? They're in jeopardy. How would you feel as a country of Vietnam who have had the opportunity to had hundreds of millions of billions of trade surplus and it's been cut off? You don't think you've grown accustomed to that income? So how do you get that income back? Well, certain things don't make it into the country. People will find a way to get their money back. They will find a way to get their money back. So if you're listening to countries telling you, invest your money over here because China's overweight, the U.S. is neutral, I'm asking you to use your better judgment. If you don't have better judgment, I'm asking you to think about what I'm saying. If I can't get a bottle of lotion and soap into Vietnam for personal use only, what do you think will happen to your millions of dollars that you're investing in a country that Trump just cut the money off like that? Are you with me? Think it through. Think it through. If me, can't get soap and lotion, what do you think will happen to your investment if you place it in an economy that people are saying, hello, Aaron, that they're saying is safe? Get your soap from another country. MJ, clearly you don't understand me. I'm a woman with fine taste. You're missing the point. You're missing the point. And you're probably going to get blocked or muted. So if you can't get basic things, then on a broader scale, I'm asking you to extrapolate. If I can't get US made, handmade soap into the country through customs, don't you see the possibility of your cash, your investments being caught up in red tape, endless red tape? Can you afford that risk? Do you want to afford that possibility of your money being locked down because negotiations are happening and people are not seeing eye to eye? That's all I'm saying. That's all I am saying, okay? So what is happening? Vietnam is offering to buy defense and security products from the U.S., okay? Vietnam is upping U.S. imports, okay? If you didn't know, there's not a lot of U.S. goods here. I want to repeat. Here, there are not a lot of U.S. goods here in this country. So they're offering to up their U.S. imports. They're offering to buy defense and security and planes, okay? Vietnam wants to review their policies on money, on origin of goods, on exchange rates, non-tariff barriers, etc., etc., etc. Now, here's the question I have for all of you. The U.S. is doing battle with a number. How is the U.S. no manufacturing? How could it be the U.S. has no manufacturing infrastructure? Invest in U.S. manufacturing goods. Guys, I need you to focus. I'm asking you to focus. Focus. You're asking the wrong questions. My live is about teaching you about money flow so that you can get generational prosperity by understanding history, current events, business cycles, and economic cycles. Pay attention or you will find yourself blocked. Do you understand? This is about money. Okay, I can get soap any damn place. Pay attention. Now, when Trump on Liberation Day unveiled his tariffs, did anyone question why Vietnam was readily willing and able to go from 90% tariffs on the U.S. to zero? Listen to me. I told you got to be able to think. China is still fighting the U.S. on tariffs. Vietnam said, hell no, I'll drop all tariffs. Why would one country hold its game, hold its position? China standing on all 10 toes like a Jeep. Vietnam said, wait, we'll drop all tariffs on U.S. goods. Has anyone asked why would they do it so quickly, so easily? Why would Vietnam bust it open? Excuse my language, but if you understand what I mean, you understand. Why would a country that has had 90% tariffs, that has the benefit of trade surpluses against the U.S., that does not allow U.S. trade goods to come in? Let me tell you this. You can't find a lot of American goods here. I'm going to tell you firsthand. Why would they just bust it open? Grease it up. Okay? It's greased up. It's bust open. Why? Do you want to know what I think? Does anyone want to know what I think as to why? Okay? This is my mind working. Do you want to know? Okay? Because I'm getting ready to know. Well, yes, let me tell you why. If you listened to me earlier, all right, tap that screen. Tap that screen. When someone does an about face, okay, they change their position like that. Let me tell you why. I think it's a setup. Tap that screen. Let me tell you why I think it's a setup. Okay? You want to hear why? Tell them, Oracle. Let me tell you why I think it's a setup. You ready? Listen to me. Come on, tap that screen. I only have a few minutes and I got to go. All right? For those of you who want to learn how to earn money, you stay with me. But if you want to know this diamond, let me tell you why. I told you earlier. Come on, tap that screen. I should be able to get to 30K. All right? Why are we asleep? Why are we asleep? Come on now. Come on, wake up. I want 30K before I go. Okay, this is another mind-blowing factor. This is another mind-blowing factor, okay? This is strategy. This is money strategy. This is money strategy at work. Now listen to me. All right, 3, 2, 1. I told you earlier that China used Vietnam to manufacture goods, to put made in Vietnam, to ship to the U.S. so they can avoid tariffs. I believe, it's my opinion, if I was a strategist, if I was playing this game, Vietnam busted it open so that U.S. money could flow into Vietnam and a portion of it can be sent over to China. I believe it's a setup. If I'm doing trade war negotiation and I want leverage and I want to trick the U.S., I want y'all to know, trickery happens in business. Trickery happens in business. You want to know how? Look at the S&P 500. Some of y'all got tricked off of a social media post that was a lie. So it is my understanding that Vietnam dropped it, busted it open, and said, hey, we will drop all tariffs on you, invest in our country. You want to know why? Because they expected the money to flow in. They thought we would fall for it. The money would flow in, and then some of that would be sent over to China. And that would be their get back and their comeback. Now you have to think it through. If a country has had 90% tariffs on another country for years, if they all of a sudden says, hey, we will drop our tariffs, we will let all your goods come in, doesn't that sound suspicious? Doesn't that sound suspicious? So for those of you who do not understand the laws of the jungle when it comes to money, you got to know the nature of the beast you're dealing with. And anyone who says 90% tariffs, no U.S. goods, right? And then they say 0 tariffs of American goods, I'm telling you, as a businesswoman, business-minded woman, I would be suspicious. He hit Vietnam because of Nike, but it's not the only reason. Nike is one part of it, okay? I told you to expand your mind. You think Nike is the only reason? Come on, guys. Yeah, I'm annoyed. Come on, I'm annoyed. You got to think beyond that. You got to think beyond that. You think Nike is the only reason that they did this? That's how you know. That's how I know my live stream is not for you. Your thinking is restricted and limited. And that's why you fell for that S&P heist that happened yesterday. I know you fell for it because you don't know how to fully think through. And I mean no disrespect, but I mean all disrespect. No disrespect and all disrespect at the same time. Now, for those of you who want to know how to earn money, okay? You want to know how to earn money and an economic boom that's legal and legit, stay with me. Everyone else, if you know me, leave my live. Now, I told you there is an economic recession and there is an economic boom happening at the same time. This economic boom is in the digital industry. Okay, it's in the digital industry. What is digital industry? It's cybersecurity, it is cell phones, it is AI, it is quantum computing piece. It's quantum computing, it is algorithms, it is humanoid robots, it is e-learning. Those of you who do not understand the future and do not have a vision, leave my life. Those of you who want to learn how to ride an economic boom from one boom to the next, listen to me very carefully. I just told you that we are in a digital economic boom. That means money, 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 money. Now, to earn money in an economic boom, you have to have the right time, you have to have the technology, and you have to have the knowledge. This is the same formula for every economic boom. I'm going to give you an example that all of you know. You know Elon Musk. Elon Musk was one of the founders, original founders of PayPal. Elon Musk cashed out of PayPal during the dot-com boom. Elon Musk then took that money and put into renewable energy. You want to know why? Because this is proof of how rich people ride economic booms. Right timing, they invest in technology, and they get knowledge. Are we understanding each other? Now, good. The e-learning industry is a part of the digital economic boom. Now, some of you do not have the money, the time, or experience to go into AI or to deal with quantum computing and chips. That's why I'm talking to you about e-learning. E-learning is a $1.5 billion daily industry. What does that mean? That means $1.5 billion is being earned Monday through Sunday. It is projected to double to $3 billion daily by 2027. We're in 2025. E-learning is projected to double by 2027. That's called a real bull market. That's based off of economic and business fundamentals that make sense. The e-learning industry uses the following technologies. It's online. That's a part of the digital boom. It uses automations. It's a part of the digital boom. And it uses AI. It's a part of the digital boom. And it's e-learning. It's a part of the digital boom. So I just stacked up 4 pillars that tells you that this is alignment with an economic boom. Now, here's where it gets really critical for some of you. You can't ride an economic boom without getting reskilled. You must get reskilled. If you have to get skilled at working a cash register, or you have to get reskilled because you are becoming an accountant, you're becoming a lawyer, you understand that skills dictate dollars. But when you just have skills and you have no technology, you don't earn a proper income. Are you hearing me? If you only have knowledge and you don't have the technology, that makes you an employee. So what I'm talking to you about is not being an employee, it's about you having your own business that allows you to have a 2-hour workday, daily pay, and earn 100% of the profits. How? Through automations. Automations. You can have an automated system that's already built. What does it mean? It means you get your domain name. You plug your domain into a pre-built automated system. And that automated system is how you have a business that earns you income 24/7 using automations. You get to have a 2-hour workday and you earn 100% of the money. Now, some of you are saying, is this a pyramid scheme? If you earn 100% of the money, how is it a pyramid scheme? If you earn 100% of the money, how is it a pyramid scheme? That means it's only you. So it can't be a pyramid scheme. Next, some of you say, is this cold calling? Is this multi-level marketing? If you're earning 100% of the money, how is this multi-level marketing? How is it network marketing? How is it affiliate marketing? You're earning 100% of the money. So if you get 100% of the money, and you can have a 2-hour workday, and you can get paid daily, and you can earn 100% of the money, I'm asking you, why don't you have a 2-hour workday? I want you to imagine getting paid daily, and I want you to imagine earning 100% of the profits. Welcome to the New World Order. We are in a time where these technologies that are depleting your bank accounts and these technologies that are preventing you from being able to be employed are the same technologies that you must use to get this money. Now, unlike becoming a real estate agent, the e-learning industry has no gatekeepers, no red tape, no licenses, no permits. It doesn't matter. If you do not know how to earn money digitally online, I'm telling you, you're not going to be able to ride these economic booms with me. I'm going to repeat. If you do not have digital skills that align with this digital boom, you are going to be stunted from being able to earn money on future economic booms. Thank you, Aaron. I appreciate you. This is huge. My live stream I told you at the beginning was about riding one economic boom to the next. AI, quantum computing, automations, and humanoid robots are the future. And because of these technologies, the employment landscape that you're familiar with, you will not be able to get employment in the same capacity that you used to, because companies like Amazon, companies like Tesla are using robots. They're using automations. They're using AI. If you don't believe me, go read articles about NVIDIA. NVIDIA just told you humanoid robots are about 3 years away. There's a company called Anthropic. The CEO of Anthropic announced that 90% of coding is going to be done by AI in 12 months. So you have this CEO. You had Elon Musk just recently announced that he's bringing in hundreds and thousands of robots into his factories. So you have all these CEOs who are telling you what they're going to do. And some of you don't understand what is happening. They're telling you to find a new way to earn an income. They're telling you that the jobs that you used to apply for are not going to be there. That is the purpose of their press releases. This is how you ride an economic boom. That's why I'm telling you this information. So what do you do as a human being? Well, you have to have your own business. If you can't get a job and there's so many people that are unemployed, how do you earn an income that is livable? You earn an income that's livable by using some of the same technologies that Elon Musk is using, that Amazon is using, that NVIDIA is using. You can't beat it, so you join it. You have to get out of the employee mindset. And you have to start understanding that you are responsible for your own economic prosperity, because the government is cutting social benefits. Okay, it's going to cut Social Security. It's going to cut welfare. You have to be able to earn an income on your own. Now, here's the good news. The car industry also. Thank you. So this is what you must understand. Because of digital technologies, it doesn't matter what your education level is. Thank you for the gift. It does not matter what your work experience is. Thank you for the gift. This is critical. You can be a driver, a gardener, a former professor, a stay-at-home mom. It doesn't matter what you are. if you do not know how to earn money online, you are lacking the fundamental skill sets that will allow you to prosper in the future. A dog trainer. Listen, you could be a dog trainer, but a robot can do it too. A robot can be a dog trainer and probably run faster than you. So when you're dealing with technologies that work 24/7, professions that allowed you to earn an income are becoming obsolete. That is why I'm advocating for you guys to learn 6-figure digital skill sets. I'm going to repeat. This is why I'm advocating for you to learn 6-figure income earning digital skill sets. And I'm also advocating for you guys to get technology together. Does it involve learning coding? No, there's no coding. All of this is simple. You don't have to create anything. The automated system is a system that works for you. Okay? Now, what do you need to do? You have to invest one time low investment. A one-time low investment gets you an automated system that you plug your domain into and you get reskilled. The skills that you're getting are digital skills. These digital skills allows you to earn income using automations, AI in a booming industry. How much does it cost? It's cheaper than the cell phone that you're watching me on. A one-time investment of $600 or $300 or $100. I'm going to repeat. A one-time low investment of $600 or $300 or $100. $600 or $300. One-time investment. No monthly fees. You get an automated system that's already built. You can have it up and running within 72 hours. And you get 6-figure income earning skills, digital skills that will allow you. My phone is free. Well, guess what? Your TV's not free. Your gaming system's not free. Your cell phone bill is not free. So Dodge, if you think you're so smart, how smart you looking now? Your phone is free. Your food is not free. Your rent is not free. Your car is not free. Your clothes are not free. What you doing? You want to play with me? Do you want to play with me? I can't help you got a goddamn flip phone from the 1980s. Get with it. You got a flip phone from the 1980s that you found out of the goddamn trash can and you're trying to come on my live stream. You're trying to come on my live stream and play with me. You want to play with me. Retired and all paid off. You are retired. You just got blocked. You are retired. You just got retired by me. You're gone. Your ass just got blocked. Now back on topic. For people who are serious about building generational prosperity, to ride this economic boom and future economic booms. I just showed just in time. Guys, I don't play when it comes to money. Okay? When it comes to earning money and riding economic boom, I don't play. He didn't get retired. He got fired. He didn't get retired. His ass got fired. Did you hear me? Because when you talk like that and you got a free phone, I know and you know what that means. He got the slip. He got slipped. He got slipped the hell out that door. All right? Real talk. He got fired. He ain't retired. He got fired. Now, to ride this current economic boom, it's a 2-year window. He can talk to himself now. It's a 2-year window in which this economic boom is going to happen. Be nice, Robert. Be nice, Robert. All right? Be nice. Yes, I get to tell you to be nice, and I just dragged his ass. Be nice. Don't say that. All right? This economic boom is projected to double by 2027. This is a real bull market. You get technology and you get skills, 6-figure income earning skills that's going to set you up to ride the future economic booms. If we are in a digital age and this is a digital revolution, how are you going to be able to earn money without digital skills? It doesn't matter if you are a hairstylist, you are baking cookies, you are a car salesman, you own a fleet of trucks. It doesn't matter what you do. If you do not know how to leverage digital technologies without spending money on marketing and advertising, you can't earn 100% profits. You can be anywhere in the world. You cannot earn 100% profits unless you have no expenses. So this is a business that is geared for a 4-year-old. A 4-year-old can do this. You cannot ride this economic boom without getting these skill sets. Next, you got the technology automations. If you do not have automations in your life, in your business, and you don't know how to attract customers without spending money, this is a business where you do not spend money. That is how you earn 100% profits. Some of you are business owners. You pay for salaries. You pay for inventory. You pay for supplies. You don't have to pay for that. So you're investing one time. You can be a high school dropout. Did you hear me? You can be a high school dropout because everything you need to know, you're going to be taught. You can have an MBA Ivy League degree, and you have to be taught the same thing. Your income level, your background, your education, your tech skills, none of that matters. You must understand, this is a unbelievable, budget-friendly, value for money opportunity that will teach you what you need to ride future economic booms. And for some of you who don't believe me, guess what? When you find that your job has been taken by a humanoid robot, I want you to remember this live stream. When you find that people have businesses and they do not need to hire you because they're using AI and automations, I want you to remember this live stream. For those of you who are paying for your iPhones, your gaming systems, and your flat screen TV, and it's not earning you any money, I want you to think of this live stream. And for those of you who do not know how to earn six-figure income off of digital skills, I want you to think of this live stream. You see, companies are no longer investing in you. The government is no longer investing in you. You got to invest in you. So if you want to be, all you have to do is go to my profile. My website's there. This is not a job. You do not work for me. You will be working for yourself. I want to repeat. You want to know what to do? Go to my profile. My website is there. You earn 100% of the money. Your money has nothing to do with me. You invest in the automated system. Your automated system has nothing to do with me. You getting reskilled to get six-figure income earning skill sets has nothing to do with me. This is your technology. This is your skill set. And this is your toolkit to ride economic booms for the future. I'm going to repeat. This is not a job. You do not work for me. You are investing in an automated system that allows you to get paid daily, have a 2-hour workday, and earn 100% of the profits by getting six-figure income earning skill sets. Thank you, Aaron. You are investing in yourself like Elon. Elon did it. A number of business people do it. Apple does it. You want to know the model? Thank you. You want to know the model? This is the model. Thank you for the gift of stacking money. Now, if you want to do trading, do trading. If you got the money to do trading, you do trading. You got the stamina to do trading, do trading. If you don't want to play with your money and you want to stack this cash, tap this cash, and stash this cash, the e-learning industry is stable. It is legal. It is legit. It is real. It is using technologies that are putting you out of a job. And it's also the same technologies that can help you build prosperity. And then you have proof to your future generations of the secret success formula that will allow future generations in your family to ride one economic boom to the next. This is how you go from broke money to new money to more money. Right timing, investing in technology, and getting reskilled. That's it. This is the formula to earn money during a time where there's inflation, there's a recession/depression, and are you selling software or education? There's no software. Okay, Rohan? Rohan, don't ask me another question, Rohan. Everything you need to know is on my profile, Rohan. Did you hear me, Rohan? Go to my profile. And if you're listening to me, you wouldn't be asking me such questions. Rohan, what you doing with your life? You're going to get blocked or muted. Did you hear me, Rohan? You're trying to be smart. You're trying to be smart. Anyone else who wants to get six-figure income skill sets, go to my profile, go to my website. The information's there. Rohan, where you go? You went from being smart to muted. Don't play with me. Everyone else, thank you. I appreciate you. I'll be back again tomorrow. My website's on my profile. Everything you need to know is there. But to ride this economic boom, there's a basic foundation that you need. And that foundation is digital skill sets. Once you master this, you will be able to ride future economic booms in this digital industry, in this digital time, and you can stack this cash and stash this cash for right now and in the future. Thank you for your time. I will see you tomorrow.